blast, they double them dice.
Cool. We're back for another session of The Tale of Two Brothers, session 55 now.
55.
So
Double those fives.
without further ado, I shall give you the recap and we shall play some D&D. So, last session, we started with Kaya noticing Marl licking the side of the Gloomshine distillery. Ignoring his pleas to take the distillery, he spat purple spit onto the floor. Kaya and a couple of you overheard screams coming from up the path towards the fortress of Dalgoon. The party then walked and talked and discussed the plan of how to save Brock's family and the potential of this new beholder quarry that you may have to face. You each also had a turn looking through Brock's sextant for this golden pinprick, but they all scattered into different directions. After hearing some low moaning, the party edged towards Dalgoon more cautiously, splitting up slightly until they spotted the disfigured body of Galmir walking down the path towards them. Z, you ignited your sword and engaged with the zombie as another stepped out from behind a rock. After Z dispatched the zombie form of Galmir, she went on to the next, even more disfigured Yoknir. Z was then ambushed by cloakers, and the party had met the previous day, except this one looked a lot more undead. Saber and Kaya tried to hit it with attacks, but they missed. Another cloaker then joined the fray, depositing a squelchy, gibbering mouther behind the party. Blue transformed into his snake before striking at this mouther. Brock used his magic missiles before rushing for the gates of Dalgoon. The fight continued with Z taking more hits from the cloakers, Saber being confused by the gibbering, and Brock banging on the gates of the fortress. The fight concluded with some huge hits from Z and Kaya, and a final passing hit from the cloaker by Saber. Afterwards, Marl visited Kaya again, trying to persuade her to take the Gloomshine for the second time. The player took away the idea of using it to blow things up rather than drink it. Darian told Brock to stop banging on the gates, which he did when he saw the red eyes with black slits and heard a strange voice coming from a deep gnome. Darian, you climbed the wall, Darian, you climbed the wall, managed to disguise yourself as a deep gnome before a few other deep gnomes joined the ramparts. After a strange conversation and under the alter ego of Snigbat, Darian followed Luss to the kitchens to meet Smigbat. The rest of the party followed Sivus through the main gates. Darian, talking to Luss on his descent to the kitchens, learned that there is no captive deep gnomes in the fortress of Dalgoon, and that is in fact a safe haven for them. He then faked a head injury and was taken to Valka for healing. Valka tried to give Darian some pink liquid to drink, but Darian refused, deciding to feign sleep instead. The rest of the party followed Sivus into the fortress. Brock requested his family, and Severus gave his approval, so the party followed Sivus down the stairs. You eventually arrived at the kitchen full of cooking pots, plates, and tankards. Brock was reunited in a massive embrace with his family. And that's where we start tonight's session. And I just want to point out, that was so close to one of the NPCs that I created. Darren's alter ego was Snigbat, and mine was Smigbat. And we had no further conversation. It's just a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
So this might get a little bit confusing as we start session 55. Brock is being hugged by two blonde hair child gnomes, a female forest gnome, and his son, sort of wrapping his arms around the most of them. He's got like a black patchy beard and black hair. You guys are stood there watching them have a big hug.
Well, surely they would want to converse quite a lot with each other since they've been away from each other for such a long time.
It's just this moment of peace and tranquility in this strange scene. A kitchen that smells oddly of sort of chicken is the best way I could describe it. It's like a chicken stew on the go. There's also quite a few things that seem slightly odd in this kitchen. Lots of So you sort of look around. Lots of spice racks full of little vials, which don't hold spices, but more like gloop substances. And from there's quite a high room. Circling the top, you can sort of spot multicolored lights just sort of like spinning slowly from above. There is another gnome in here. This female gnome who's slightly chubby. She's wearing this oversized ball gown, sort of like a formal dress, and it's seen some age, but she's sort of stood there and she's tapping her foot quite vigorously on the stone floor.
In patience or in sort of time to music?
It's definitely an impatience. She's as you see the female forest gnome go, sorry, Brock, this is Tilda. We've got to get some stew off to the beholders. It's so good to see you. Brock's like, yeah, how did you get here? And she's going, there was that wizard and he said protect us, and then there was some creatures, so he decided that we'd be safer here. Drops up as she's sort of like slowly backing away from Brock. Not breaking eye contact, she's like feeling around behind her for the table. As Tilda coughs again. Like that.
Oh, I can take the stew. If that means you can spend a bit more time and explain everything.
Do you know the way? Who are you?
Oh, my name's Saber.
And
we're the new help.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm a 10-foot snake. Hi.
Are you?
I can't remember where I am. Am I here?
Your dinner.
You are here.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
sort of like it's everyone, then blue at the back, head
There we
in
go.
the doorway. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
What was
Ah, he's working.
okay, okay, you know where you're going?
I need a little map. You can just whip one up.
Stivus, just take him down, and she presents you, like she picks up this massive tray with like 3 bucket-sized sort of bowls of stew and hands it to you.
I will take it.
You're going to the
stop.
beholders.
I'm going to the beholders fully solo. Why aren't you coming with me? Grab a tray.
I'm a snake.
Somebody else come with me.
I can come with you if you want. You have to communicate that to me.
I can go to, because I thought the lady in the foreground was going too.
Tilda, maybe.
Tilda.
She doesn't look like she's. Sorry, she doesn't look like she's going anywhere.
Well, if she's that impatient, then maybe she should do it.
Infighting. Already.
That's above table, right?
Above table or to her?
No, to her.
I've got to get the next meal.
This is
These things.
They've
Our
not
master's
seen each other
mistress-
in so long. Perhaps it would be, generous and kind of you to.
Yes, but our mistress and masters who keep us safe, they need to eat every couple of hours, so we need to get the next lot on. So, if this Saber, you would mind taking this down to the beholders, that would be great. Sivus will show you the way, and then we can get on with the next meal.
No problem. I'll be right back.
Cool. Can you guys help? You cooked before? Is that the next meal? She sort of backs away slightly.
I curl up into a little poo emoji shape.
Oh.
Nice. Outside or inside the room? Should you try and squeeze in here, or are you just going to sit out in the corridor?
Wherever I fit without being in the way, I guess, for now.
Cool. Yeah,
Actually,
Saber, you're present.
Hearing that Saber's going to the beholders, maybe I'll go as backup.
Okay.
Yeah,
You want to go with them?
I think I'll follow Saber.
Cool.
You're not trust me.
I don't want you to die alone.
Just a recon mission.
Yeah, Stealthy Snake is also here. Snake?
Cool.
Snake? Snake?
Cool. Yeah, let's do it.
You are past the trade by Tilda. Fenwil and Brock holding hands. The kids are sort of still at his legs. You see the other male gnome in the room. He goes, "I can go with these two if you like. I know the way, Sivis. You can get back to the front gate." Sivis, his eyes red with like the black slits, doesn't blink at all. Just stares at him, and then nods and just leaves without saying goodbye to any of you. As Smoothback goes, "Go on, I'll Sable, right? I'll show you the way."
Yeah.
As you guys proceed down, so it's Smigbat, Saber, Blue as you leave, leaving Z, Kaya, and Brock and his family, and this new gnome Tilda. And we will cut to Darian, who is in this sort of partly finished room, sort of like a cave-esque style, sort of jagged stone walls. It's quite cozy in here. A couple of torches light the room. Lots and lots of little trinkets and vials and herbs and potions. There is a cauldron in the corner that's bubbling away. You are lying on what I can only describe as like a doctor's chair made of stone. It doesn't. It's sort of like a 45-degree angle, and you are feigning sleep disguised as a gnome.
Yeah, about that. Right.
Velka is sort of trying to be quiet as you because you've closed your eyes on your disguise, but still remain looking through them. As she's like sort of going around taking little things off, she's starting to produce bandages and sort of sizing it up to your head before going away and getting another one.
Can I just wait until there is? I feel that there is a sufficient amount. So she's distracted enough. Like, so she goes off, and, that I can just. Is the door open? Is it the entrance exit? Is there, or is there a door?
There is a door, just a sort of wooden door. It's quite small. It's sort of one you'd have to duck through, but you could get through it no problem. It is slightly ajar, sort of a crack, so it's not going to it's not locked or anything. It's still, there's an opening.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna, unfortunately, just stay until she kind of. Yeah, it's like kind of distracted for I feel long enough that I can just make a bolt for the exit and just get out of there without having to ask too many questions.
So you're going to try and either
Answer too many questions.
you try to do it sneakily, or you're going to like rush out.
I guess sneakily if I can, and then if she sees me, just run anyway. I can't. Yeah, I feel like there's too many. Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
That'd be a 17, I believe.
Amazing. Next to this bed that you're lying on, sort of lying on your side, feigning sleep, there is a sort of table with a few trinkets on. There is a key that looks suspiciously like it fits the lock on the door.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I shall. So you said that there's other stuff on the table as well.
Yeah, there's a few like this looks like a surgery kit all rolled up in a leather pouch, but you can see like some metal implements sticking out the top. There's like an empty bowl, kind of like wooden bowl that's a little bit blood-stained. There's some strange herbs that you can smell that smell quite potent. Not smelled them before. That's on the table along with this key.
Cool. I am just gonna. Yeah, I will just run, dart out and grab the key, and then just lock her in.
Okay, amazing. Give me a sleight of hand check.
That's an 18 on the die, and my sleight of hand
amazing.
is 7.
Cool. You wait for her to she's looking at the lower shelves. As you sort of slide off the stone bench, grab the key, sprint, and she doesn't realise what's happening until you've shut the door, and then she goes, "Oh!" As you hear the click in the lock, you've locked her in.
Lovely. I will say sorry, and then dash off.
Dash. After 10, 15 seconds, you're sort of rounding the end of the corridor. You hear banging on the door. Yeah.
Just a quick one with that. Did you take the key as well?
Yeah, I'll keep the key.
Okay.
Cool. How long does your disguise self last?
I believe an hour from memory. Let me just double check.
Yeah,
sorry.
1 hour for the spell.
Yeah.
Cool. As you rush off down the corridor, where are you going?
Good question. This seems like a pointless thing. I know. I apologise, everyone.
No,
I
that's
didn't
great.
think this out.
We love some drama.
I was thinking about this after. I was thinking, there's just so many things I could have said and done, but I just didn't do it. But hey, now I'm here, just roaming around.
D&D, because we're not all expert writers.
I guess I'm just gonna, now that I feel like I'm a little bit over. Darren thinks he's a bit over his head in terms of waffling his way into nonsense. He is just now right. Let's just try and find the group. Also, I feel like a little bit at ease now because I feel like everyone's a bit more, a bit nicer than I thought. No one's a captive. That's confusing me. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and find the group. And try and avoid too much awkward conversation.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
24. Rolling well today so far.
You start running through these corridors before realising that you're not sure where you're going. You remember going 3 floors down, but the floors are it's not like you go down one set of stairs, 2 staircases, and then you're at another floor. You could descend for 15 minutes and not hit a floor. The stone stairs are that long. But you sort of remember you were 3 floors and that's the entranceway. But you go listening for things. You remember Blue was a snake the last time you saw him. You remember the sound of footsteps on stone. You're gnomes don't really make any noise on stone. They're too light, but Z potentially would make the heaviest footsteps, and Saber would have if he wasn't wearing armor. So you go listening for that, and you eventually hear slithering noises sort of below you.
Slither. Sure. I'll go towards that. Yeah, I'll just go towards that. Sorry.
Cool. Yeah, so why not? Saber Blue, you're following Smigmat down the stairs. Saber, you're holding these bowls that look like buckets. You can hear footsteps behind you, rushing downstairs. As you keep going down, eventually, a other deep gnome gets to behind Blue, rushing down the stairs. It is Darian. But you do not know this.
Thank God, I found you. Well, a couple of you.
Do I know you? Is he still a gnome?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right, I didn't see him turn into this gnome, did I?
No.
Right. Well, who the hell are you then?
My name's Snigbat.
Awesome.
And I'll just follow them.
The gnome in front of you, Darren, leading these guys? You say Smigbat?
No. Snigbat.
Snigbat. Because I'm Smigbat.
Oh, really?
So
Oh, yeah, no, I did
I'm
actually hear. Someone said that you were here. It's really weird. We've got really close names. Yeah, I mean, I reckon we should just be best mates. And yeah, whoever this Saber is. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How do you know my name?
Don't know.
Can I tell it's Darian yet?
Maybe a
Is there
you-
no
passive
way I
insight?
can see through
you-
like the
as you're
cadence of
so,
his
this
language?
sort of weird interaction, you see Smigbat just goes, and Darian form begins to like reappear. As a little puff of pink smoke comes out of like Smigbat's
Oh,
fingers as he casts the spell magic on Darian.
damn it. That could have been so much more fun.
Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone. That Darian.
I found out a lot of really important information, and obviously the whole time that I was away was very well used.
Good. We're going down to see the beholders. Do you want to come?
Yeah, not really, but for sure.
Smigbat's going, what? No, hang on. You know him?
Yeah, he's the help as well.
Why was he disguised as a gnome?
No, to make you feel more comfortable.
Yeah,
I don't feel comfortable at all now.
Why not?
How many more are you? Like, is there any more of you in this castle that we should know about?
What? Well, they do know about us. They let us in. Why do you need to know? What rank are you?
I'm so confused. Because I'll get in trouble if I've let you guys in, and then more of you are here that there shouldn't be, and there's more deep gnomes. Do I?
It's not that deep. Don't worry about it.
Honestly, they know. It's fine. They know we're coming.
Right.
By the way,
Okay,
do we? Sorry, Snigbat?
Smigbat.
You're listening.
You're Snig. No, wait. You're Darian?
Yeah.
Darian Snake.
I can be Snigbat if you want.
You cast the
No,
yourself again.
So, I'm really confused, Smigbat.
No, me too.
So,
These beholders
who
are
is-
hungry. We need
who
to
are
keep
these
moving.
beholders to you? What do they?
They're our friend. They protect us.
No, not you,
Yeah.
Saber. Stop
Oh,
talking.
sorry.
Well, yeah, they are, I guess, not friends. I guess more, well, rulers. As you start walking down the stairs.
Are they
again.
nice to you?
Yeah, pleasant enough. I mean, they keep to themselves. I've only met them once because when we got here, they sort of got a meeting with them, and we just make sure you're not here to disturb the peace or whatever. And they protect us. They let us live in the castle, and then we each get a job. So, Mum, she's been working in the kitchens. I've been doing a bit of, I don't know, portering, running around the castle, doing odd jobs. Yeah, my sisters aren't old enough yet. They won't let them do much. They just cause mischief.
Am I missing something here? So did Brock want to come back here, or did Brock want to come and save you?
Well, yeah, I think he's confused. But we're gonna go and give them their dinner because they're hungry, and we're gonna maybe.
Are we sure that you're not the dinner?
Well, no, but that's the risk we're taking. We're gonna see if we can negotiate Brock's family freedom. But I mean, I expect it's just a case of a price.
Nice.
Or we're just doing recon and we're going to go back and relay that to the brains of the party.
Well, I'm here now, so it doesn't matter.
Sure. All right, you do the talking.
Yeah, sure. That's always put us in a good. I don't know. Let's go. Right, let's carry on.
I'm glad that I'm here and not able to contribute. Let's just say that. It would only get worse.
So you continue walking down. Smigbat will tell you. So yeah, there's I think there's 20, 23, 25 of us in the castle now, not including like the beholders. I mean, masters and mistress, you know. But yeah, we just have a bit of a job. There's a bit of a guard to patrol. Go on.
Masters and mistress. This is like.
Yeah, that's what they call themselves. There's two masters and one mistress. There's the three.
Right. And how exactly do you serve these masters and mistresses?
Well,
He's just saying he's just
points.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I do
well,
the
I'm just
porter
thinking,
ending,
was there any
but-
extra services? That's kind of what I'm alluding to. It's getting a little bit, feeling a bit uncomfortable.
Extra
like,
services.
I-
You want to keep one warm or something?
Well, no, but no, he's. Don't worry. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
I think there's,
Let's.
I don't know the whole history behind it, but there's no like, because there's 3 of them. You can't have king, queen, and then what's the last one? I mean, you could go jack. I don't know. It's like cards, but then there's no real ranking, so there's just master and mistress. That's how it is.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but
That's,
they've been here a long time. We just keep. I think the gnomes just serve them for doing the odd things that they don't have, so they don't have to go and do it, and they can focus on more important things.
Nice.
Darren, we're going for diplomacy. Okay.
I'll get my
Or-
diplomacy hat on.
We're not looking to go down there and die.
All right. Well, try not to, but it's always a risk when you're around. So.
I'm running away. If you start a fight, you're on your own.
Come on,
I'm gonna
Snigmat.
fight them.
No, we're not gonna fight them, are we?
No. I'm not fighting anyone.
No.
I
Just
do think the ice stalks are quite valuable.
all right. Lou, I think you should take him back to the kitchen.
No.
Like,
Come
just
on. Let's just.
wrap him up and take him back.
You don't command me.
Thank you. Let's go. Come on.
Oh.
Been here 5
Get-
minutes and he's already bossing me around. Come on.
Right.
You get to the bottom of the staircase and it opens up. So the last, because the original floors were like platforms on almost like on chains, sort of suspended. As you get to the bottom, you're now hitting the bottom of this rock cavern that's sort of underneath the fortress. There's sort of torches every now and again on spikes, but there's no walls or like it's just floor and then the walls of the cavern. There's, apart from this one little stone, almost like hut in the middle. So you approach, you see a little wooden door open in this set of giant stone doors. There's like a little wooden door opens, and another deep gnome steps out. He's bald. He's wearing a dark blue suit and cravat, and he walks up to Smigback. Ah, yes, brilliant. You're here. They are very hungry. Who are you? And looks at the 3 of you. Who? Smigback. No, just don't worry about it. This is a long story. And he takes the tray off Saber, or tries to.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Saber. Cool.
Try.
Smigbat hands it to this other deep gnome who takes it, sort of shaking arms. He doesn't look like a strong fellow. As he proceeds, well, thank you very much. That's brilliant. What? Yes, thank you, Smigbat. And nice to meet you. As he's sort of turning towards the door to go back through it.
We'll follow him.
As you sort of.
Yeah, why not? Are you not coming? Do you not want to go?
I watch you first, I guess.
Should we not go in?
I feel like
We're
if he was-
going in.
I feel like
I'm
if he was
going in.
taking- I feel like if he was taking the tray, he was taking the tray. We did our job then. Complete. We quest reward. We get XP. We can go home now.
What's XP?
If you want to go
Yeah.
through, then I'll follow to help. But that's not what I thought was gonna happen.
All right.
You do you, man. I can't talk. I'm a snake.
You're a snake. I will not go through. No, let's not go through.
Coward.
Fucking dick.
God,
It's a
Saber, I
dog.
knew you were a wimp.
All right, no, don't do this because that's really mean.
Go in.
All right, we're going.
This is such a typical Saber
Go in.
move.
I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in.
Saber move.
God, wow.
I'm going in.
Of course he
Yeah.
goes in.
Yeah, he does.
Uh,
He loves following the crowd.
Fuck
You
you.
see the deep gnome in front of Saber carrying the tray, sort of steps through the doorway, turns, looks. I'm very sorry. They'll probably want to eat first and then take meetings.
Should we just
No,
just
but
wait here
we
then?
are entertainment whilst they eat.
And you hear this voice come from the other side of the door. This "Ula fuda bushaku," and you hear this deep gnome in front go "Ufa maluja ula." Yes, come back after 10, 15 minutes or so, and bring the others. She said. Mistress said, "Bring the others."
Right. Okay. Will do.
As he sort of comes in and goes, there you are. She put the tray down and then shut the door behind him.
Cool. So I guess we're
Want us to bring the others.
well we're heading back to the kitchen now. I think.
Can't we
With
just send one of
Smig.
the deep gnomes to go and get them?
Oh, we'll just wait here.
Smigback goes, yeah, I'm gonna go that way anyway.
He knows his way quicker than we do.
Well, that's kind of why I wanted to walk around a bit, maybe get our bearings.
Oh, I know this place like the back of my hand.
Okay, I believe you. We'll wait here.
You see Smigback begins to walk up the stairs, and then you see him sort of disappear and then reappear up like a flight of staircases as he misty steps away from you, and sort of carries on going up the stairs as he leaves you on the ground. From the noises that you... Well, give me a perception check. The rest of you, so Saber, Blue, and Darian, is your down here.
I can't.
Is there anyone else down here other than us three now then?
Just you three, and then this is Hart.
Can I, instead of just listening, can I actually just go and have a little peek?
30-20.
Yes, if you would like to do so. You can roll me a perception check for that. Dirty 20 from Saber.
Nat 20 from Blue for a 26.
Oh.
Ooh.
I got a 19.
Rolling so good today, guys. What a start. Wait until we get into combat and then we get downhill.
Okay, that works
No combat.
quite well. So, Saber, you can hear sort of deep breathing from three distinctive individuals. Deep breathing. Blue, you can smell on your tongue or taste the air. Chicken broth, or what tastes like chicken in the air. A variety of sort of potion ingredients. Like you feel like you've smelt this or smelt this. I'm going to say you smelt this because it's easier, but you smelt these potion ingredients. Z has used these before to make healing potions. And you can also taste vast quantities of blood in the air. Not human blood, and not humanoid blood either. This doesn't smell like either Saber, Z, Darren, or your own blood. This tastes different. Saber, as you go to... you go up to the door, sort of peer through the crack, and you can see this in a second as it loads. Come on above DTT.
Yeah.
Sort of square room, stone floor. This stone's different to the one that you're stood on now. You're stood on a cavern floor. This has been set. This is like tiles that have been set. They are worn for the age. In the center is this 5 foot high cracked black rock that's jagged in places. It's got deep cracks running through it. It's also covered in dark green trails, which look like I can't remember what it's called exactly, but when Japanese they see if something breaks, they seam it with gold and they stick it back together. It looks like that, but this is just bright green. It looks like this rock has taken some damage. 3 beholders are in here, which you can see for the first time as their eyes are all focused in front of them, eating and lapping from these buckets. I'll give you some description of them.
Sorry, how is he seeing this if the door's closed?
Just looking through the crack in the door.
Okay. He peeping.
He's peeping.
It's Kintsugi.
Is that
I don't know
the
them,
gold, the gold filigree?
The other gold.
Okay. Oh, brilliant! Thank you. So, on the right-hand side is a purple and blue-coloured beholder. On the left-hand side is a red and purple, sort of red body, purple eye stalks, and then the one closest to the door, black and red, so sort of base color black with like flecks of red, and red eye stalks. They are all sort of chowing down on food in front of them. In the corner of the room is the gnome that you saw, blue suit and the cracked. And then there's a few simple things in this room. There's more mushrooms that seem to be only growing in this room. There's no other mushrooms in this cavern, just in this room. There's a few barrels, and there is blood underneath each of the beholders on the floor. Just a pool of blood. And that's what you can see there.
Right. Darian was peeking as well when he sees all this.
Darian's the one that sees all this. You hear everything, and Blue tastes everything.
Right,
Cool.
yeah.
And that's when we go cutting to Z and Kaya. Back in the kitchens. Brock is talking to Fendwell. So tell me everything that happened as Tilda is going around sort of putting ingredients into pots and then, like, at some point physically moving Fendwell to the pot and then giving her the spoon and getting her to stir as she's like more in deep conversation with Brock. What are you two doing as you're in this room?
Z was tired after that fight, so Z is, if there is not a chair to sit on to chill out, Z will just sit in a corner and take everything that is happening in front of her, but just trying to get a rest.
There's a seat at a table, and you take that seat. You see one of the blonde-haired girls runs up to you with a sort of looks like a tankard of mead. Would you like this?
Yes, thank you.
And she passes it to you, and you see the other one giggling.
That's on it. I'll take a big drink.
Cool. Can I have a Constitution saving throw from Z, please?
She's just trying to rest.
DC 12.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh my god. You can't kill us tonight, Chris.
You look.
I'm on a challenge.
You look the giggling girl dead in the eyes, like lock dead in the eyes. You bring the glass to your lips and can smell the chili powder that's been put into this drink. You lock eyes with and just dead scared drain the cup and then put it down on the table. She's like giggling and then expecting reaction. Like, just horrified look as the other like twin rushes over and they begin like talking really quietly in the corner and then just keep looking at you and then staring at it and like talking. Tilda will present Z with a jug of mead as she's sort of like rushing around the kitchen.
She's gonna do the chili flakes are on the top. You can see him simmering.
She just gives you the mead. It doesn't look like this has been laced. It just looks like your cup was laced. Kaya, what are you doing?
Putting chili flakes in a tankard of meat.
I feel like
Kaya's
I'd
idea.
just be trying to not be in the way, but also trying to work out what their putting in this stew other than the chili flakes? Like, what sort of meat is it that's going in? Is there like a
Cool.
store cupboardy type thing that like bringing the ingredients out of?
Doesn't look like a yeah, there is like a pantry. It's not like there's lots of cupboards and stuff in here. But you see as Tilda opens the cupboard, you see it's like a long corridor, and the walls are sort of frozen solid, and there's like runes attached down the walls. As she goes in, and you see this ginormous bird has been carved into. It's like de-feathered. You realise they're eating hook horrors. Is what they're using to eat. As you're sort of like peering down, something like drips from the ceiling in front of you, and sort of spludges on the floor. Sort of like a pinkish white liquid just hits the floor in front of you.
Can I work out what it is? Do I know what it is?
You look up. See if I can get an image for you. You see like. Wait a minute to get an image. So try. It's like something floating up at the top of the ceiling. That's sort of like emitting light, and you thought was like balls of light to start with. Now as you peer in, you realise he's got tentacles and eye stalks, and the mouth of this thing sort of slowly descends towards you.
Bit of a beholder. They wouldn't be then.
So I can send this to the game log.
Great.
As it like floats down towards you, and begins like singing you this weird song, just this sort of like, and you feel like a friendly glow in your chest, as it's like sort of like just extrudes this white and pink liquid. One of the twins will going from the corner, grabs a jar, runs over and starts collecting the liquid.
What is that?
This is well, which one's this? This one's Cedric.
And what is Cedric?
He's a flump.
What's a flump? Other than him.
Is Cedric? Yeah, he's a flump.
Yeah.
They're really cool. And they and she holds up the jar that's sort of like nearly half full. You can eat this, but it's quite tasty.
Why do we keep one of those in the cupboard?
Because well, they just sort of hang around in the ceiling. Someone said something about they like to eat beholders, but I don't think that's quite right. But yeah. She goes, I'm Coven, and she like thrusts her hand at you.
Nice to meet you, I'm Kaya.
Nice to meet you. And yeah, hands you the little jar full of like white pinkish liquid.
I'm not eating that.
She goes, okay. Takes it, takes the thing of bread and sort of dips a finger in it and then spreads it on the bread and then eats it. As the flump just sort of like bumps into your head a little bit and then sort of takes off back up towards the ceiling.
Where did you find the hook horrors?
Talking to Coven or Tilda or who? Just openly to the
Covered
room.
if she's still here, and if not, I'll walk back out and find Tilda.
Coven's there. She goes, yeah, I don't know. I think there's a hunter. He comes around that brings us them. Sometimes the dwarves come and then they drop them off.
Oh. And they always have enough food? What happens if you run out of food for the beholders?
I don't know.
Well, it looks like you're being very helpful, so that's good.
We try. Also, is your friend? Have they got a tongue?
Yeah?
Because we put 2 chilies in her drink and she didn't even react. Like, is she magic?
She is pretty magic.
Like, really powerful magic?
Yep. Really powerful. Just badass.
Badass magic. Mum says we can't say that word, but
I know, but that's
she's
how
not
cool
around.
she is, so that's gotta keep that secret. That's how cool she is.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Doven. I'm gonna tell Doven that she wants to eat her. See what happens. As she like scooches off, like skipping a step, runs away from you, still clutching this jar. Yeah, sort of goes over to Doven, has a little whisper conversation, and then her sister dives behind her, sort of trying to get away from Z. While this is going on, Fend will tell Brock, she goes, yeah, so the wizard brought us here because he said it was safe. Yeah, there was these awful creatures, and then there was like some drow turned up, and we sort of, it was a close shave. Something about a spider and something, and we turned up here, and the beholders, they're I think they're called. Well, the one I spoke to is Yusk, and they sort of allowed us to stay here. There's no ties, no one's captured. We can leave whenever we want. We just gotta muck in to help. Basically, they eat quite a lot, so we have to keep making meals for them. But apart from that, they keep to themselves and stay down. And we're not allowed out sort of every couple of days because they've got to cast some magic. And if we go outside, we might not live. So it's safer to stay inside.
What's
As
the
Brock's
magic?
like taking this away.
Can we hear that and ask the
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
the conversation?
Mhm.
What sort of magic?
Something about there's a ritual and it's some protection ritual, I think. It's they're guarding something. I'm not sure. I just know we're not supposed to go outside. Like, not even the guards will go outside when the blue lights come on.
Well, it sounds like you've got a pretty good gig.
Yeah, it's safe. I would like to go back to Mizzle though. As she sort of looks at Brock, and Brock's going, yeah, that's the idea. These guys are gonna get us out of here and back to Mizzle as soon as possible. I did have to part with, and he holds up his pickaxe. And she looks and goes, "Oh, you don't need it in Mizzle." And they're sort of, yeah, back and forth. Fender will go, well, do we need to go right now? Or did you want to stay a while? Brock turns to you two.
Well, we might as well rest up and then go, I reckon. No point hanging about if there's nothing wrong. We just gotta wait for the others to get back. And then...
Okay. You see Tilda, she goes, right, okay, I'm going to stop you there. You are more than welcome to stay here, but I'm going to need you to muck in. And she points to a boiling over pan. Can someone please just stir it for 5 minutes? As she's sort of like wiping flour onto her dress.
Has she been kneading dough?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I will go and start stirring.
Kaya stands there stirring it. Yeah, that's fine. We just have to work for our keep. You are more than welcome here. Like, I don't see a problem. You'll probably need to talk to Mistress and Master, but yeah, after that, you're fine. I haven't got a problem with you. You can help out in this collecting, watering, hunting. You need to collect water, guard duty. There's many things to fit many a person. She carries on kneading the dough she's making.
Well, we won't be here for long. We should be
That's
heading
fine.
out as soon as the others are back.
And you require beds.
I'll look
No,
over
no,
to see.
just a room where we don't need beds.
Fine. There's plenty of rooms. The upper floors are pretty much uninhabited. You could have an explore if you like. There's not a lot up there, but yeah, help yourself to a room. If you need beds, I can get Smig back to fetch you something. Do you need food, water? You've got mead, I can see. And you're more than welcome to it. Is there any? Do you need anything else?
No, we're pretty self-sufficient. I think
Mm.
just a room to have a quick rest, and then we'll get Brock and his family out of here.
As Smigbat walks in, you two, you got a meeting downstairs. You want to follow me? I'll show you where it is.
Did I get a short rest?
You did get a short rest.
Yes.
We get a short rest
Nice.
while he goes up and collects them.
True. What are you chatting, mate? Go on. Go on, go on, go on. You rolled a yes, guys.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
You can have a short rest.
I unwild shape first. Whew. Yeah. Sweet. I'm no longer a snake.
Cool. Yeah.
Finally, someone else to talk to.
Ooh.
No.
Well, nice of you to join us, mate. Even though
Yeah.
you've been here for almost an hour or so now.
Oh, shit.
So behold, is it?
Table. Darren, you thinking about the poor little lame lady you've left locked in a hospital room?
Ah, be
Now
fine.
that you know she's fine, it's a fine place to be.
I'll
No.
tell someone in a minute once we've sorted this out.
You little devil. I found this key. Wonder what it could be for. Maybe the medical room around this place.
No, I'll tell them what's going on.
Tell them that you did.
I,
Okay.
I can't bear to look her in the eye again.
What a gentleman.
As always.
Cool. Z and Kai, you follow Smig back down the stairs. As you get to go like one floor down, you hear like armor and like heavily armed footsteps running past you. There are 9 gnomes wearing sort of steel. 8 of them are wearing like leather hide armor, all holding sort of halberds with curved, what you would both know is hook horror hooks at the end as sort of like makeshift weaponry. One at the front is wearing plate armor, a big helmet with like a sort of almost, you're not sure what type of hair it is, but it's like a ponytail-esque headpiece on the helmet, made of some sort of animal tail, and they are sort of rushing down the corridor, going, right, so we're looking for a deep gnome with you said black crossbow with a head injury. Right, brilliant. And behind them is another, I think she's forest gnome, wearing like a leather apron. She's running after them, going, yes, he locked me in. He was a bit confused, and then he locked me in the room and rushed off. So we need to find him before he falls down the stairs or something. As they run off, sort of going upwards, and you're going down on the other set of staircases. Yeah, as you guys descend and eventually meet up with the rest of the party. Smigbat's going to go, right, I've got to go. I've really got to go. I've got to do other things, but I'll leave you down here. I'm sure Flint will tell you where to go after you've had your meeting, as he sort of goes back up the stairs again, leaving you guys.
Okay, just confirm
outside
that
this
Brock
stone
did not
hut.
come with us.
Brock did not come with you.
So it's just the party. Cool. Oh, Hey guys, how's it going?
Ah, good. It would seem as though that this is absolutely fine here.
Yeah, it seems a lot
And
nicer than the rest of the Underdog.
Seems a bit
yes,
too fine.
and we've been given a room to rest up in, and
Lovely.
we can leave with Brock and his family after we've had a rest.
Oh, so what do we? We don't need to go into this meeting then if we've got everything we want.
Yeah, I reckon we just take the pickaxe and be on our way.
Oh well, I mean, I know I was a snake for it, but I think the person said they asked us to, like, they said go and get your friends and we'll have a chat in 10-15. And
Probably
then we rested for an hour.
probably good manners to meet the host before we leave.
I think it'd be polite.
I think we should just go under the radar,
Well, I think they know we're here.
whatever a radar may be.
I
But all right then, let's just go and speak to them.
I mean, you
I
can
did say that would be the entertainment, I guess.
you can dip out if you really want. No
No,
one's
no,
gonna force you to do it.
No. If you get in danger, I might be helpful.
Well, yeah, that'd be appreciated. Cheers, mate. Us wayfarers got to stay together.
Right, we're all here then. Let's go and speak to these one. Oh no, I
These
was going to say one.
masters and mistresses, or mistress.
Yeah, that is a bit strange. Am I not the only one who thinks that's strange?
I mean, I've been called. In my hometown, we have different names for people. I'm Outlander, so
Definitely
want
the
a
most
title.
suspicious. It's definitely one of the most suspicious things about this castle.
Sure.
Right. Anyway, let's go in. Let's see what they've got to say for themselves.
How are you getting in there?
I want to watch this. Yeah. He's got a key.
There's this little door that's sort of gnome-sized, and then these two giant 8-foot sort of doors.
Oh, is it
either
locked?
side. No, it's just shut.
Oh, can we not open it? Can we open it? Can we try and open it?
Yeah.
Well, just
Which
knock
door are we
on
going
them,
through?
maybe.
Knock on the
No,
big
no.
door.
Darian doesn't knock. He's walking straight in.
Cool. You got to take both of the big ring pieces on the doors and yank them open. As this gust of wind comes with it, as you sort of equalize the pressure as you open it. Your hair blows backwards as you step through the door and see these three beholders.
If only I wasn't hadn't been rained on and I was ready. Yeah.
If only you needed drying off.
You look very dashing then, don't worry.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll move in and I'll gesture for people to follow.
You hear one of the beholders, the purple and blue one, it says Uvalunka Shwaha. And you hear Kyle would hear these words slightly before they're translated. Kaya, I'm gonna just talk through the translator, but I will tell you if there's any other slight differences in what they're saying to what's being translated, just to make this really simple. We don't have to make funny noises at each other. And it take 3 times as long.
Yeah.
But you hear this gnome say, Jinkos welcomes you to his establishment and hopes you are well. Sort of stands there holding his hands together.
I imagine put hands together and sort of do a very subtle, slight bow. It's not a deep bow, but just a respectful sort of.
I would follow suit.
And I would probably respond in commons to start with, making out that we don't know.
Cool. You hear this gnome translate what were you going to say back?
We thank you for your generous welcome.
As the three beholders sort of turn to face you, they sort of levitating 5 foot off the floor, sort of slightly rock forward, and you see all their eye stalks close in as like a almost like a bow towards you. You hear more communicating from each of the beholders before Flint goes, Master Anos has.
Sorry. Alice.
That was deliberate. You knew what you were
Master
doing.
Anos
I'm weak.
has seen your arrival for some time, and trusts that your journey here was not too difficult.
Nothing we couldn't have handled, but it's all in a good cause to reunite a family.
He then translates, Mistress Yusek has another job if you so wish.
We're open to hearing your offer. What sort of job?
There's a lot of talking coming from the beholders before the gnome goes, something that may make your lives and the lives of the above world a lot safer.
We're definitely interested and intrigued, but we would need to know more, because some things that some people would say make safer may actually just put a cage around. So it's important to know.
You see the beholders sort of nod at your after Flint transacts. He then goes, how much do you know of the Underdark?
Just look around at everybody else. Be like, not that much.
Deal. No.
First time here.
Tourists.
Yeah.
You hear Flint go, Mistress, can I explain? Before she goes, yes, please do. Flint goes, okay. So, the Underdark is not just one level. You have the above ground surface world where I believe all of you are from, looking at the likes of you. Although, if you've been born down here, then maybe I don't need to explain this, but then you have the Underdark, which is where we are now. It's cruel and it can be delicate, but it's a harsh life down here. And then you have the subterranean levels of the Underdark. And then you have the Void. And they bleed between each other, these sort of levels. They sort of... You can't have one without the other, you need to coexist. And it's sort of like... Imagine coming out of a dark tunnel. The closer you get to light, the easier it is to see and easier things are to live. And when you go into the dark, nothing in there survives. Do you, sort of looking at, sort of looking around the party, does that make sense?
Yes.
There needs to be a balance to everything.
He then says, Mistress, they understand. And then there's more translation comes. Mistress Yusuk and my masters are protecting one of the bleed through points to the Underdark. And we're not sure what's in there, but something wants to come out. As he points at the rock, now closer to it, give me an investigation check or an arcana check, and everyone can do this.
Everyone.
Yay, nice.
Both of those are a 0 for me. Yep, 11.
9.
Did you say investigation?
Or Arcana.
Or arcana.
Investigation 19.
Four.
I got 12.
Nice.
13.
Z.
13. Z, looking at this rock, it appears to be sort of something like obsidian in sort of nature. It is black, almost kind of like the metal you've been acquiring over the past couple of weeks, as you keep saying. But the top of it is completely flat, almost sort of incredibly smooth just looking at it. It's got one sort of dimple in the middle, about the size of a crystal ball, sort of put across and completely circular. But it's almost like mirror finish to the top. Z, you are pretty sure you saw something lap against the inside of the rock, like almost like bounce off the rock from underneath it. It's almost like it's hollow as they're talking.
Can I lean into Kaya and say and try and point out what I just or the area that I saw, and say, Kaya, did you see anything inside that?
Straight up luck check, Kaya.
Fabulous. Let's go. I am not lucky.
You did not see anything, Kaya.
9.
9.
Yeah.
Wait, 9's a lucky number though. No.
No. You didn't see anything.
No, I wasn't looking. What did you see?
Sure, I saw something move inside that. Ask if it's some sort of egg.
You can ask too.
Yeah, the translator speaks common.
Yeah, I haven't been speaking in. I'm making out that I don't know other languages, just in case they say anything sneaky. I don't want them to feel that I'm trying to get them unguarded. So they've just been translated for us.
Fair enough. Is this some sort of egg?
You see Flint's attention points to you. He translates it and then comes back with, no, this isn't some kind of egg. This is more like a tunnel or portal. But we think it bypasses some of the sub-levels. Potentially goes down to the void.
Well, there's something in it.
Yeah.
And you want us to bite it?
There's like a murmuring between the beholders, and you hear, Kai, this is the first time like something isn't translated straight off the bat, but you hear one of them chuckles, sort of the purple and blue one chuckles, and says, hold this off rather than fight it. As the translation comes back, we need, Master and Mistress need to repair. And he points to the green, sort of almost looks like paint, but sort of more rough. They can't seal this off, but they can repair it and keep it from being destroyed. But we need help.
Okay, so what do you need us to do?
Chris, before you go any further, can I... So, two things you would like to try and work out. One, with her training, this thing that brushed against the inside, does she recognize it through description of what she's read, what she's fought?
Give me a history check with disadvantage.
Fey, fiend, or undead?
You can. Okay, roll it straight, but you're not. Yeah, it wouldn't be with advantage.
Okay, so just a straight D20.
You have inspiration if you need it. And you can always lie. Don't forget about lying.
Well, with that 3, I'm going to use my inspiration
And now don't forget to lie if you need to.
to change it into a 14.
There we go.
What do you want me to add to it?
Another
It's a history
14.
check. So
Oh, history. Oh, hang on,
Yeah.
I might have something for history. History, yeah, +1. So
+1.
16.
15.
No, 15, sorry.
that's 15.
We tried getting you with the 16 there, Chris. The lies, they're coming out.
Tried. It was difficult to see what actually hit the like underneath this thing. It didn't make any noise, and it didn't sort of scrape against it. So you're not thinking it's talons or claws. Sort of almost brushed against it. It was only brief, potentially the end of a tentacle. But there are a vast array of creatures that live in the Underdark and in general that have tentacles. The only thing you do notice was that it was more of a shadow against it, so you probably think it's black in color, but that doesn't narrow it down by much.
And then the other thing Z would like to try and work out is, let's say you saw a tentacle, or as in we saw a tentacle of a giant squid in real life. We know what a small tentacle of a squid looks like. So therefore we could roughly translate to how big a giant squid would look like if we just saw the tentacle. Can Z try and do that?
Straight intelligence check.
So you're just trying to discern the size of the creature you saw?
Yeah. Intelligence check, 10 on the die. So, I think a +1, isn't it? Yeah. So 11.
As our smartest with a +1.
Cool. Again, it's tricky because, like you just described, like a giant squid have giant tentacles. But is this a creature that has so many tentacles that this was just the smallest one that brushed up against it, or was it the biggest one? And then it sort of that plays on your mind. Are you sort of second guessing what this creature is as this conversation's happening?
Okay, thank you. I'm
That's
done.
right. Anyone else want to do anything before I carry on?
Just ask how can we help? I think we kind of already asked that, but yeah. What do you want us to do?
It's more talking before it's translated. Mistress can repair from the inside, but to do that we need to open this, and she repairs from the inside out, and he points at this green paint. It seeps through.
And what about the rest of us? We seal it in. How will we get out?
Well, Mistress would keep the portal open. Masters would keep the portal open and ensure that you don't immediately fall to your deaths when you entered. That we lost a relic that helped protect this the last time it was repaired. My predecessor was the cause of it. He was holding the relic, and he fell in, and he has obviously not returned. But that was
The relic be a pickaxe by chance?
No, the relic is a ball, and he, for the first time, uses some magic and produces a sort of image of a crystal ball, which is sort of clouded with white light and grey, and is sort of swirling, and it sort of like pulses, and you see like shoots of light come off it in different directions, and as it's spinning, and it sort of creates this sort of almost like disco ball effect. As he holds that up. This is the bright core. The bright core was lost to the void. And if it's still there, we could use it to protect us for generations.
So you said that also helps the people up top. I'm not saying that we're not happy to try and help you guys, survive for generations, but how does that assist the guys up there?
You see Flint look at the red and purple Anos as Kaya, you hear before translated, the void is talking and someone is listening. Before, Flint shudders slightly and goes and says the same words.
Who's listening?
We don't know.
If we threw out names, do you think you would know?
It's more of a feeling and a just general noise that we've never heard come from the void.
Did it happen kind of like 2 or 3 weeks ago?
You see the beholder nod.
I will in Elvish turn to the group and say, should we tell them about Rufus? Sorry, Z.
I don't.
I just looking away.
I don't understand it either.
Do you not?
No.
Oh, I think
It does say on my.
You see,
It won't let me
Flint, who has been stood close to the beholder, walks up to Z, listens to what Blue says, and goes, I think your friend said, would you like to tell them about Rufus? In common.
Yes, Blue, I think that would be a good idea. Go for it.
Okay.
We've got nothing to lose at this point.
I guess,
Yeah.
I guess so. All right. Well, yeah. There was a mean wizard man on the land of Propia, and he is now free and I don't know, a demon. Maybe I'm not the best to describe all this. But yeah, Magic Man is back.
Imagine I said that, but cool and really to the point and straightforward and actually
Blue,
understandable.
Blue definitely talks straight to the point.
I say it so wisely, if street smarts. Yeah.
Flint copies exactly what you've just said and relays it to the beholders.
Fucked.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to chime in with anything?
He was summoned via ritual of evil people that also used this black metal that, believe it or not, this elf might be wearing, and there might be other scraps of it around, but who's asking? Yep, Propia is now, if you didn't know what that was, it's now, you're able to get there and see it. The stones are broken around it. There was a little girl called Pickle. She died. There was all these other children. Our DM murdered them. Have you heard of the legend of Castor Biscuit? Let's
That's well told, that is.
Yeah. We'll spend 8 hours telling them all this, so we take a long rest.
If you wish to spend 8 hours explaining this,
they'll be
can.
angry by then. I wrap it up. I briefly say it in less than 10 minutes.
Cool. You give them the basics of the tale of Rufus and how he's come back to fruition. That you were there at the time that he came back through a portal.
Wait, Rufus or Elvic? I said Rufus.
Elvic, sorry.
Rufus is our good guy. I don't tell him about
Elvic.
But the necklace.
Don't do anything.
Nope.
Cool. You tell him all about Elvic, sorry.
Yes, my bad.
That came through the portal. You don't tell him about Rufus.
I mention him, but I don't tell him that we have the necklace with him.
Cool. So you give them a sort of brief explanation of it. There's a pause before more of the beholders talk together. But you see Flint doesn't translate this. It seems like well, Kaya would know straight away that they've told him to be quiet for a minute so they can deliberate. The conversation sort of goes. For Kaya would be the one who knows this. So something's come out of the void. Is there more going to come through? The chattering is getting louder. Maybe we should send them in sooner rather than later. One of them goes, maybe they should rest for a while before this could be dangerous. One goes, is there no other way to protect this tunnel? No, we need the relic back. And this sort of conversation is happening as you guys are in the room.
But only Kaya can understand it.
Only Kaya can understand this, yeah.
Because they weren't being directly offensive.
No.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm still not 100% sure. We are fighting whatever's down there, right, and collecting the relic. That's their plan.
Yeah, I won't say we got told. Oh, I've already forgotten it. Never mind.
My fear is that I think we see there is that they're going to just leave us down there and lock us in.
Well, I mean, the gnomes of this place, they've all seemed very hospitable, and they've not tried to attack us so far. And I feel like, even though they are different to us, I mean, I can't really read body language because it's not much of a body in my mind. No offense, but they seem on the up and up, I guess.
I believe the mistress is going to come in with us because she has to work from the other side. So if they're going to lock and forget about us, they're going to lock and forget about her too.
It's good collateral.
We have no guarantees.
Is there ever a guarantee in life?
I mean, what are we getting out of this?
Protection.
This conversation sort of
stopping
more things coming on the void.
His brother from coming through, or something else equally as bad. And also, it might just help us in general.
As you're sort of having this conversation, Flint sort of stood there, just sort of holding his hands together, sort of checking his fingernails, sort of like just casually not doing anything before he's like, the Order of the Deep Lens has spoken. For your help in repairing this rock portal, for a better word, they will grant you transportation to wherever you see fit after it's repaired.
Sounds like a good deal.
Aren't we getting the pickaxe anyway?
Yeah, and I was just thinking we could get them to send Brock and his family straight to Mistral, and then we can decide if we want to go with them there or if actually we need to get somewhere else. It would get us back quickly.
Or we could also all go to the same place and then them use the pickaxe, or us use the pickaxe to go somewhere, as long as we get on Pyre, I guess. But then, do we even know where we're going on Pyre? Oh yeah, we do. Down Mizzle. Down, down, down. There's evil things there. I remember when I did that thing, and I wiggle my finger when the top of it is a little lighter blue than the rest of it.
Well, I will follow you all into the void, I guess.
You hear Flint go, this is where we have a slight problem.
Which is?
Only one beholder can look after one person. We can't send you all down there. There's not enough rope in the world to lower you in.
Oh, I don't know.
Only magic
Kaya's
will get
got
you
a
down
shit ton of
Kaya,
rope.
fucking, you should see this guy's rope. If you've not seen rope like this before, Kaya, show him.
Oh,
Opens the bag.
wait a second. I thought that was some weird Yeah. Yeah.
10
Yes.
miles of rope.
I just thought we were talking about some sort of. I thought you were making some sort of strange sexual innuendo, and only pointing it at me. I was like, why is Kaya the one that?
No.
Z's here too. Just
Oh,
sexism.
Kaya's just
Well,
laying
Vic-
down a rope.
Z hasn't got any rope. He lost
Right.
the rope.
It was all because you came through the portal with it that when you first met the party with lots of rope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of miles of rope.
Like 40 odd
yes,
we
episodes
lost, all,
at this
we,
point.
we lost all ours on board.
Yeah, we did.
Mine was stolen by a changeling.
The beholders will say that only 2 of you can enter.
Well, what are you looking for down there? What are we facing? We have no clue as to who to send.
We don't know.
How big can they be? Is there a
How
size limit?
big?
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's just one. We need to be able to lower you down safely. We don't know how far the pit goes, but we know it's more than the rope we have here. And he gestures to the spool of rope on the right-hand side of the map is just a mass of rope. We've used all of that, and nothing is hit. We haven't hit the bottom.
Z takes a step forward. Who's joining me?
Well, does anyone want to be? I mean, what's the game plan here? I can make someone a lot better. Well, better might be different. I might be able to make you dumber but stronger, and very large.
But I guess it depends if we think that we're going to be able to attack it from far away, or if it's going to be on us immediately. Because I can do things if it's a ranged shot.
Yeah, is it going to be affected by arrows, or does it need to be magic?
I missed some of that for sure. Yeah.
Is it going to be magic? Yeah, your mic's going out a little bit.
Sorry.
That's all right. I mean, my 2 things at the moment I can do is I can make someone into a giant ape, or I can send you maybe down with 8 wolves or some other stuff. Maybe some couple of flying big birds.
Why don't you go down, Blue?
If it's a void, there's no floor, so probably don't send the wolves. Unless you plan on attaching them to the rope, it wouldn't be that useful.
Flint, if we can make our own way down, can more of us join?
By all means.
If we
just
can
don't-
fly,
Yeah, then yes. The
Yeah.
beholders will give you the abilities to fly, and get you down there, but we just can't. There's only 2 of them that are able to do it.
okay. So you can make 2 of us fly.
I can make 2 big birds for a bit, or make someone into something large that people can grab onto.
And we've also got 2 people on ropes.
If they make me fly, I can carry at least one of us.
It is a risk that you will be taking your own head, but yes, we can do that.
I think it's a bigger risk to not take us all, I guess, but it depends what we do. Like, if I bring up some
We're strong.
beasts and get put to sleep or something, and I stop concentrating, then that's some people gone, maybe.
Yeah.
Me
Not
included.
attached to the rope is probably not the best.
Well, if they make myself and Blue fly, Blue, if you can take Saber, I'm sure I can carry Darian and Kaya.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could too. I've got a enhanced carrying capacity. But yeah, however we want to split it, I guess. I could also, like I said, make a beast that can fly, and maybe we just have some rope between the 2 people flying through the beholder's magic, and then attach to them just in case. And then some eagles as well, or something.
I think between us, we can get all of us down there, and we are definitely stronger as a party than we are.
Well, I'm just
one or
I'm
two
just
of
worried
us.
about if say if me and you were carrying people, then are we somewhat out of action?
Then we'll look at both of you and say, this is dangerous. If you want to carry someone, that's up to you. But if they fall, there's no hope coming back.
Then we attach everyone to a rope.
I think attaching to rope is better.
I think everyone to a rope, at least attached to me or Z if we're the flying ones. Like I say, I can make 8 giant owls. That would we would each have one of them as long as I don't get hit too much, or some giant eagles, or like I say, just a big monkey. But I don't know what there is to grab onto down there.
Flint, does the mistress know that what we will be fighting?
He looks at, he translates that. Then you see the red and black beholder shake. Like, no.
I'm not sure, but I'm happy, like I said, to follow. I do think I'd prefer the idea of maybe having a giant bird each, and Blue maybe staying here so his concentration isn't broken.
Say it's an option, but then that's all I can really do.
I mean, you've
Chris,
got
the invisibility potion that I have.
Yeah.
So invisibility as a spell, you have to concentrate on it.
Mhm.
What's the deal with potion?
You just drink it and you become invisible for a period of time. For the invisibility potion you took, it is 1 hour, but you can split it between multiple people and just reduce the time. So if you split it with somebody else, it would be half an hour for both of you. But there's no concentration.
So if you were to cast a spell and concentrate on it, and then take the invisibility potion,
There's no additional concentration needed. You just become invisible.
right? Excellent. And as long as they don't cast a spell after.
So the invisibility spell for you would be until you attack or cast any magic. That's when you become uninvisible again.
Yeah. So I could make, if Blue can concentrate on the birds and sit on the back of a bird invisible, that would make it more difficult for him to be hit and therefore easier to concentrate on the birds. And then we, between the 4 of us, do the fighting.
Well, if I make owls, there's quite a lot of them, and they're also pretty quiet and fairly fast, I guess. So I could sit on one, have another nearby, just in case I need to like drop off onto another, and then have 6 help you guys, and obviously you guys be on the back of some of them, and have some waiting in the wings to help catch as well.
And we can all attack at range. The 4 of us left.
Yep. Yep.
So we don't even need to get close to whatever this thing is that we need to protect the mistress from.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely something we can do.
What about you, Darian? How do you feel about it?
What say you?
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know if we have many other options. I mean, what can we do? The people that don't, if to say people that didn't go, what else could they do? They just sit and watch or sit and wait.
Unless you could concentrate on a magic thing with someone, I don't think, or maybe help the beholders up here, but I don't think that's a thing we can do, is it, Flint?
Well, unless you're shooting them through the
top
hole.
I feel like they'll be trying to do stuff up here, though, are they not? I don't know.
No, I was thinking if you shoot them into the wood.
They're just concentrating on us flying or something, maybe.
Then Saber and I could stay here and do the far range stuff.
Is there any point in so why can't the other 2 beholders come with us?
Someone's got to stay here.
Flint goes, the two masters will need to concentrate on keeping you alive, keeping you moving, and are unable to enter with you in case they are hit with anything or attacked or killed. You could potentially lose your lives as well.
So how is that though? Is that just from them concentrating on us flying? Like if I cover the flying, can they join us?
Potentially.
I think that, in my mind, is a stronger bet. As long as they're maybe willing for if all of our owls go down, if they're willing to maybe take up a straggler.
Flint will communicate. They are happy to join you if you can cover the flying part with your party.
I think 5 owls, having us board them, me using my totem to give them extra health, me staying back to keep concentrated, having 3 more owls as literally just taxi back up, not attacking for the most part, just waiting to catch you guys in case one of the owls falls. And also 2 beholders. I think that's a really good shot, in my mind.
Agree.
Well done. Good thoughts. Good planning. Let's stick to it.
I mean, yeah, if they're amenable to that sort of plan, unless they can also see any flaws or have anything else to offer, like, you know, do they have potions and such that would maybe help as well?
You hear Flint communicate that. The holders come back with, we will need to prepare the ritual to open this portal, and this will take a full day to do this. If you request any supplies, if you need any supplies, to seek out the gnomes in the fortress, they will be able to help you.
So, above table question for Chris. If we were to split an invisibility potion or make another one in the amount of time, can one of my conjured animals drink that also? Or would they not be able to be subject to that because they're somewhat spiritual beings, even though they've kind of got a physical thing?
I'm going to say that you cannot give them buffs with potions because they are corporeal beasts.
Yes. Makes sense. Fair enough.
I mean, yeah, I guess we can rest, think about spells, and maybe, I mean, I don't know if they've got an armory here, or, you know, things that we could dip arrows into, or, I don't know. I don't know what we're going up against necessarily. Something with tentacles, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I'll take a rest if it's offered, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably have a look around and get some bits. I imagine it's all free, right?
For the greater good.
Flint will turn around and say, Master and Mistress, they are not going to charge you for any supplies you take. All they ask is you don't take all of the supplies. They need to survive in this fortress after you have left.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're not greedy. We just we want to be the best support that we can be.
Yeah.
He nods and the beholders nod as well. So this is the plan for you to go in.
I think so. I think that gives us the best shot in my very, very, very wise mind.
Okay. Well, I will meet you back down here this time tomorrow. We have a lot of planning to do. Get a good rest.
Yeah, you too.
And he shows you to the door. Unless there's anything else anyone else would like to ask. Cool. Then we will take a 5-minute break before you guys take a long rest.
I can.
Cool. See you guys in 5. Cool. we are back for the second part of session 55.
Behold the session.
Yes, you guys have been. Alex, I love your facial expressions. They just paint a picture.
Great.
As you guys are not ushered out, but shown the door, if you like, to this weird room that you've been in for the last hour or so. As you leave, you see Smigbat is carrying another tray of stew down the stairs towards the beholders. Sort of gives you the nod as you sort of pass. He hands the food to Flint, who takes it and then shuts the doors. What are you guys doing?
I think it's worth going and telling.
Well, I think it's worth going and telling Brock and the family what the plan is, or should we just go and head to bed? I feel like we rested kind of soon, so.
Just go straight to bed. Don't really matter about Brock, really. He's sweet with his family at the minute, isn't he?
I guess so, but they might be a bit confused over just the time. And is he gonna have to? I guess he's gonna have to work to earn his keep. I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to go and speak to him, why not?
I think maybe maybe telling him that we are working on a way of getting us all back to Prepare might be a wise.
Yeah, just let him know it won't be
Okay.
imminent that we're leaving with his pickaxe. Yeah. All right. Let's go there then.
Cool. You guys ascend the stairs. You sort of catch Smigbat up halfway, sort of, and you end up both walking in the same direction. He goes, so how did it go?
Yeah. I mean, it went okay. I guess as okay as it could go. They said there's kind of a very bad thing in the void that they're trying to protect, or maybe keep the entrance sealed, and they want us to go down and fuck it up a bit whilst they repair it, I think was the general gist. So we might be here a little while longer, but hopefully it's just a day, and then they said they'll hook us up with some transport anywhere we want to go. So we might be able to get everyone, including you and your family, hopefully, back to Mizzle or somewhere. We've not really discussed it fully yet, but I think probably on Prepare is probably a good place to go. Or maybe did we want to go and look for Saber's gauntlets or something? Or I don't know what is priority at the moment.
Smigbat just stares at you wide-eyed. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot. Sorry about that.
Okay.
But you've got a
We're
day
safe
to
though,
come over
right?
it. Oh, I can neither confirm or deny that, but yeah, probably. As a confirmation of that. Nothing for you to worry about. You spend. I think you should spend a day with your family, and get fully reacquainted, and give each other lots of hugs and love, and then, when we come back, then we'll be good to go.
Okay.
Yep.
He sort of wide-eyed stares at Darian. Darian, they're looking for you, but I didn't say anything.
Who's looking for me?
Nim.
Oh, I thought she was looking for Snigbat.
Aren't you Snigbat?
No, you're Snigbat.
I'm oh, he just puts his head in his hand and just wanders off. It's sort of just heads down a side passage, and just as you sort of pass, you see him just sit on the floor, just like rocking with his head in his hands.
Poor kid.
Fun times.
Yeah, you ascend the stairs and make your way to the kitchens. Brock is in there chopping up some sort of weird. It's either a vegetable or a tentacle. It's kind of between the two on a chopping board with one of his daggers. As you see, what's her name? Fendwill is sat opposite him, just sort of like head on a hand, sort of staring dreamy at him. The kids are running around, and Tilda is sort of sat in a chair, smoking a pipe. You actually walk in.
She's smoking in the kitchen?
Mhm.
Who might I judge?
If you're saying something, Alex, we cannot hear you.
I was asking where the room was that we're staying in.
Tilda takes the pipe, knocks it on a boot onto the floor, stands up. I can take you there. I don't know if you've seen Smigbat. I think he probably could have directed you, but no, it's okay. I'm on a break. I'll show you.
I
But
think
you can take
Nim's looking for him.
Pardon?
I think Nim's looking for him.
Oh, isn't something wrong?
I don't know.
Probably.
Okay. Well, the upper floors are free for you to take your pick at a room if you want a particular room, or do you want to just help yourselves?
No, that's fine. I'll help myself. That's like, thank you. No, the mistress and the Miss Master said that we could get some stuff if we asked for it from you.
Yeah. What do you require?
Well, I'm quite hungry, so I'd quite like some food if there's any available.
Mhm.
And I think I just want some more arrows at the moment.
Okay.
Just-
She grabs a piece of parchment and a quill and some ink, an ink bottle that's running very low as she sort of unfolds the parchment. So, arrows. Anything else from the rest of you?
Yeah, do you have like potion supplies or any just potions in general? Anything that we could use?
You could speak to Velka. She's our sort of healer, alchemist, I suppose. Speak to Velka. She'll be able to help you on those.
Alright.
Would you have any spare javelins, please?
Javelins, potentially. I can take a look. We're running on dwarven supplies. She gestures at the walls of the fortress. Hand axe is okay, or is it javelins you need?
I have hand axes. Javelins would be ideal, please.
Okay, so she writes arrows, javelins. Anybody else?
I don't think so.
Maybe a +3 greatsword.
Ooh, yeah.
I've
Misplaced
she
the
has
last
one
one.
of those lying around.
Flaming arrows and arrows of radiance and arrows of Ilithar and turn undead and whatever else was
Any
that?
wish scrolls? Oh, thinking of that,
Oh,
we've also
yeah, wish scrolls.
we got the book that we can ask for more scrolls. A couple of us, right?
Yeah, I still haven't asked
I
it.
got a whether it's helpful to anyone. I got a dispel magic scroll. I can already do that. Does anyone want this? I feel like it might not help right now, but
Could ask it for a fly scroll.
yeah, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? Should we Saber, you were good mates with him. You know his name, right?
I feel like I asked him for something first and have had my scroll.
Oh, okay. So is it just Darren and Kaya
Yeah.
that need? Yeah, but you know his name, right?
No, he was so useless. I decided that it wasn't worth remembering.
Oh, that's not nice. Now I've got to look through my notes.
Yes, you do, because
Yes.
I.
We'll wait.
Yeah,
We're waiting. Oh god, don't do that.
Bookie McBook face.
That's still under there. Deep. Izor Plordic? Was that him?
Oh, goodness.
I've got it down that
Might
Z
have been.
named him Richard.
No, Z wouldn't have named him Richard. Z would have named him Dick.
Well, that's something, isn't it?
Yeah. And he was.
Feel
Right.
like it's Izor Plordic.
It is Isol Claudic.
Ah, fucking inspiration for Luke. I'll take it. Thank you, Chris. A level as
Um,
well. Oh my gosh.
You will not get inspiration or nor a level. If you remembered it off the top of your head, I would have given you inspiration, but you had to look through your notes. So
Sorry
Can
for being
I-
the one that takes notes.
Yeah, well, that's what you get.
So, she's got javelins and arrows. In terms of food, she goes, you get yourself settled up there. I can run some food up to you. Stew okay, or would you prefer something different? Is there an...
Stew is perfect.
Would you have anything vegetarian?
Yes, we have a few vegetables, very few and far between, but I can probably source you something.
Oh, that would be ideal, please. Thank you.
Some vegetarian chicken.
Just no,
That
no,
only eats grass.
no, thank you. No, they're
Mushrooms
friends.
okay?
Mushrooms would be delicious. Thank you very. Oh, actually, I did eat some mushrooms down here as soon as we got here. They did knock me out quite a bit.
Did you cook them?
No.
Then that'll be why.
Yeah, maybe some cooked mushrooms would be lovely. I hope.
She nods. Anything else for anybody before go?
No, stew sounds good.
I'll take some stew.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Brock will, as you're going to leave, Brock grabs Darren's arm. What's going on?
Oh, you're asking the wrong person, mate. I was literally hoping you were going to tell me. Well, 1 minute we're flying on owls, next minute someone's carrying me down a hole into the abyss.
We've not done
So yeah, I reckon you should probably come along. I reckon you might have a good time. But
Come from where? I think we were getting out of here.
Not yet.
well,
For your-
I
for your-
stood and watched them make deals with beholders, and all of a sudden now we're diving into the abyss at the drop of a hat. With no, so here we go.
But if it all goes well, we'll get a fast track pass back up to wherever we want to go.
The gauntlet.
Okay.
We sort of survive it.
What do you mean if? We're the fucking main character of this story.
Yeah! Hold on, the bitches! Look at this! Look at this! Can't kill this.
Oh, I can't wait to cut this as a little snippet. Yeah, Brock goes, okay, right. So, I'll wait for you guys then, I guess?
Yeah, well, if we're too long, just leave without us.
Okay. Looks a bit worried. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Well, and he holds his hand out to you, Darren. Offering a handshake.
Oh yeah, I'll shake it.
Thanks for getting me back.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, to be honest, seems like your family are in pretty good nick. I thought they were going to... Yeah. This is completely not what I was expecting is going to happen. I'll be honest with you. The way you were hamming it up, it sounded like they were in deep trouble.
They were when I left them.
But what's happened then? I don't... This is just... You've conned us, I think, to be honest. I thought we were going to be saving people.
Wow.
Where's the glory?
Yeah. How am I meant to make a song out of this?
He goes his emo phase.
We returned you to your family who live in a rest home.
Yeah. If anything, we're taking them away, and they might not even like it.
Oh, our home. It's not even got central heating here. Back in fucking
Oh
Mizzle.
my god.
Get me back to the underdog. Fucking hate the sun.
Brock goes, I'm sorry, Darren, if you think I conned you. I didn't. I left them. When I left them, I was being chased by grey dwarfs, and that's when I found you guys on wherever I came out.
Bain Island.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, I just wanted to say thank you anyway.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Cheers. It was. I got a good crossbow out of it at least.
What a friend.
Fuck you know.
He sort of nods. He goes, okay, well, I'll see you later. I'm going to stay here for a bit. And yeah, let you leave. You guys head upstairs.
Hi, Captain.
Because we always ask Saber to do the most important rolls, can I have a D20 luck check from you, Saber?
Oh, God. Come on.
What's that plus?
Nothing. Just
That
a
is
D20 roll.
14.
14.
That's not bad.
Good
from the
news.
Disconnected testy guy.
I couldn't go the whole show, could you?
You guys go upstairs and yeah, you sort of poking around some of the rooms. Most of them have been sort of just dust-filled, empty holes, just remnants of a room. Nothing much in them. As you eventually find some bedrooms, and then eventually a barrack-type room with 8 beds in it. Although they're dwarvish, you can push 2 or 3 together to make some of the beds for Z and Blue, who would need a bigger bed. Yeah, but yeah, you find a nice room. There is a fireplace in this, and there are some sort of almost look like dried. They are dried mushroom stalks, but like they're huge, round, like sort of a foot across. Sort of dried stalks that you can use as logs.
Right. Oh, build a
Excellent.
fire.
I produce flame as soon as you say that.
Cool. I might take myself off to a bed, trance, and then I will, I think, pray to Tyr and see if I can get some guidance from him on. I want to know if we should trust the beholders
Or betray them.
Or
Or-
kill them.
No, if we should trust them, and if going down into the void is actually a beneficial move. I'm not worried about whether it's the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. Just is it going to benefit us down the road?
Wow. They're coming from the balance guy.
Well,
You do,
Yeah.
mate. You do.
what's wrong with that? Why is that not balanced?
Cool. What's everyone else
you.
doing?
Sleeping.
Cool. After about an hour, Tilda produces stew. There is a mushroom soup for Blue,
Beautiful.
with some very flat bread, which
flatbread.
tastes
Yeah, yeah.
which tastes a bit. Well, it's not. It's almost like it's almost as low, but it's not risen properly, and it tastes slightly metallic. It's an off-color green. But yeah, she produces this food.
Sounds like Tilda didn't do a good enough job kneading before.
She's also accompanied by a flump, which is sort of floating above her head and sort of like descending and like sort of doing this in the air, but it's lighting the way for her. She walks through, produces that. The flump is going to try and get inside the room, and if you don't want it, it'll obviously, you can just push it out, but it's up to you whether you want to let it be in the room with you.
Matilda,
Mhm.
how many of these flumps do you have?
Oh, you can't get rid of them. There's loads of them. We've got loads.
We could get rid of them for you. We could use these as bait.
I mean, although they are a bit of a nuisance, as it's sort of like just tentacles go into a hair, you can eat the slime they produce. It's quite tasty, and it is edible.
Would you miss 5?
Potentially not. I mean, the children might. Coven and Doven have named a few of them.
Okay, how easy are they to round up?
Fairly easy. They're not fast. You just gotta grab them by the tentacles. They squeal a bit when you grab them.
Okay, food for thought.
Is this one this one, or do we need to take it back with me?
No, it freaks me out. You can take it with you.
She's like trying to coax it
Get
down
the
to
broom,
her.
love, get the broom.
Eventually, it does come, and she sort of like got one arm on top of it to keep it like down, and then sort of like walks away. It's almost like she's trying to walk away with a helium balloon under her arm. And eventually, she lets go, and it sort of just follows her, just emitting this like song like as it goes. Yeah. Cool. Z, you just want to sleep?
After eating, yes.
Stew tastes lovely. Tastes like chicken.
Absolutely.
Blue.
I do
yours.
want to do something whilst
Mhm.
everyone's awake and not transit as well, I guess. Just to get you guys acquainted. We've got the time. I've got the magic. I think I might just let you guys be introduced to your future flying companions. You may know them as the girls, but they may look a little different. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna bring up the owls, and they all will just be, skinned as the girls, basically. But just owls. And I'm just gonna say, they're here for an hour. You're going to be flying with them. I don't know. This room is a barracks, so maybe we can't go too high, but we might be able to fly back and forth a little. If you want to have a little test flight,
Do these owls look big enough to be able to carry me?
They are giant owls, so I don't know the exact size. Let me just go to the D&D Beyond.
So you're going to be in the room? Are they all going to fit?
We have.
It's a barracks.
It's a tight squeeze, but there is enough room for you to practice. The thing is, though, I think I've DM'd this before where Kaya tried to ride one of your wolves, and I straight up said no because it's corporeal. These things could carry you in terms of on a rope, but you can't ride them. As an ant.
I would also say that we rode the goats.
True. No, it's true.
15 love.
Not to be
How you
like
going to reply
they
to
are a
that one?
large beast, and I think because they can physically hit people with attacks, I would argue that they were physical. I know that they're corporeal, and I'm fine for them to not have certain of the other aspects of it, but I feel like the physicalness, unfortunately, kind of has to be there for them to use like talon attacks. I guess it could be argued that it is a magical force, like raking against them, or biting against them, or ramming against them, or whatever it is against them. But in my head, they are somewhat physical, in the same way that they were able to run through the farmhouse and wreck the place, and be able to topple me and Z and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay, you can ride them. Yeah, fine. We've done it before.
So yeah, I would say just if we want to maybe one at a time, everyone just have a little practice run. I'll take baby because she's my baby, but and we'll try and just be stealthy. But yeah, feel free to find a paramour
Maybe not a paramour. Maybe that's not the right word. Maybe find a partner. Slightly better. And yeah, just take her for a whirl. Totally fine to skip through this and just say everyone has a test flight, just to know what it feels like, and maybe get to know them. It only lasts an hour, so yeah, they're gone after that. But I just wanted to make sure everyone kind of knew they had equal footing, sort of get the bearings kind of thing.
Cool.
Practice.
Flight school.
You can all roll me an animal handling check.
Me included.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you can do this with advantage though.
Love that.
19.
Nice.
13.
8.
Or 15.
18.
Cool.
But these are friendly lines, so it's a low DC, right?
Yeah, Z has some trouble controlling the owl to go in the right direction it wants to go in. It's a little bit tricky. You're trying to get it doesn't want to take off to start with, and you sort of have to G it up, and eventually it does take off, and then it just does its own thing, and Z has no control for a short period of time. But you get the gist of how to fly these things as you take turns going up and down the room. They are silent to a point. They do chatter amongst themselves, but the wings make no noise as they fly through the air.
Who?
Very good.
Shut up.
Sorry, owl joke.
I'm sick of
Yeah.
it.
Cool. Hour or so goes past. You see Sivus turns up with a quiver of arrows for Saber,
Thank you.
and 3 javelins that have been constructed out of almost looks like mop handles and swords. They've just snapped the blades off and sort of tied them on. But yeah, he's got 3 javelins and 20 arrows for the Saber.
Nice.
Thank you.
He will deposit those and then leave without saying a word.
I'm going to give 10 to Kaya. I'm going to split them 20.
Cool. Anyone else want to do anything?
Darren's pretty worn out, so I think he's just trying to get his head down.
Cool. Kaya?
Yeah, I mean, I'll trance and look at using my whatever it is, elvish ancestry, history, whatever thing, to maybe change the thing.
Proficiencies?
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you.
Cool. You can change some proficiencies. And Saber is going to trance and try and speak to Tyr. Cool. All going to bed, sort of similar times. No one's staying and taking a watch.
Nah, we're in a protected place. Everyone's chill here. Might be a flump that comes in every now and then, but that's fine.
What could go wrong?
Exactly. I like the way he speaks.
In which case, Saber, I need you to roll a d20 then, please. What? Do
Just-
me a religion check.
A religion. Cool.
Mhm.
18.
What is it you're asking, Tyr?
So what am I asking?
Mhm.
Yes, because I remembered 5 minutes ago.
You want to know
Is
if
it
trusting
beneficial?
beholders was beneficial to you. Is that right?
There was another thing as well, though, wasn't there? There was, can we trust them?
Harvey did.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, can we trust them, and is it beneficial to help the beholders?
Is it essential to our quest? Is it that's probably the better way of phrasing it. Is it a part of the larger journey?
Cool. You close your eyes, sitting or kneeling on your bed, sort of waiting, listening to the rhythmic snoring of Blue in the bed next to you. You sort of see this pillar that you were looking at with the beholders in your mind's eye, and you see it open, and just darkness begins to spill out of it as you sort of like get pulled upwards through the rock and ground, and you can feel this like hitting your back, as in like the ground is hitting you as you were going through it, and watching this darkness just engulf the fortress, then the lake, then the cavern as you hit the surface, go through the water, as it sort of like black pulls through the water, like oil floating, as it just sort of comes up in a big bubble as you get further and further away from land, as it just spills out and overcomes, as you're sort of just staring at a planet that's just turning black.
Right,
So not beneficial at all then.
no, that's definitely something we should do.
Before you then sort of do the reverse process, as you sort of get pulled back, as it all sorts of almost like reverses. If you're watching a movie backwards, it just goes back to you're staring over the top of this pillar, this just section of rock, and then this ball of light just appears, sort of the same one that was produced by Flint in his hand. It's just sort of spinning disco-esque, of shining light through the mirrored surface. It goes down.
Yeah. Cool. So we've got to get this relic back. Perfect. Thank you. And I'm not going to learn about the. Nope. All right. So
That's what you see.
it doesn't matter. We have to trust them, and I will rest easier knowing that we're doing the right thing.
Cool. You all take a long rest.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Gone through my spells.
Ah,
I think I've picked some good ones.
Ooh, that's good to hear. I should have done that too. I immediately cast
Cut
Dark
to
Vision
next
on
week.
myself.
Cut to next time we join
No.
Alex go,
you
why the
wouldn't
fuck
do
did I
that.
choose that?
You wouldn't do that.
Surely we leveled overnight, ready for this big fight.
Pretty sure we did.
No, you definitely didn't level up overnight.
Okay. It's a bit rude, but we'll go with it.
Pretty rude, yeah. Very rude.
Can I also wake up and feel, a slight sort of chance of hopefulness? It was nice seeing Brock's family reunite, and that was sort of gave me a little bit of joy and peace, and change my season to spring, please.
Yeah. Describe that it looks like with Kaya, because she was winter before, I think. And
Mhm,
she's
yeah.
winter for a while. So what's spring Kaya look like?
Have we not seen spring yet? Just brand new.
I don't know, actually.
I
can't
think it
remember,
is.
So I'm just going to make Tan narrate what Kaya looks like in spring,
Oh.
and then we all know.
Fabulous. So I think it's sort of a lovely mixture of greens, really. It's that sort of vibrantness. So where the hair was sort of the silvery things, it's almost like greens and pinks coming through, but it's sort of still very subtle, and like it could just be a weird light on the blonde, but it's sort of the stuff coming through, and the tattoos are sort of going that sort of slightly greeny, pinky sort of colour that's sort of, it's not quite oil, but it's sort of, because like oil is gross and not the right thing, but it's more sort of iridescent than that, and it's just sort of a lightness that sort of comes over her. She sort of seems happier.
You all of you awake. Kaya slightly green and pink now, rather than wintry colours. Guys wake up. Nothing's happened overnight. You were in the same beds. You're in the same bodies. Everyone looks okay. What do you guys do?
Should we head straight down? See where they're at?
We need to go via this healer stroke alchemist, do we not?
Yes, sorry, you're right. Let's do that.
You all going to see her?
Yes.
Together.
Cool. Yeah, you descend the staircases. Darian knows the way to Velka's room. Yeah, as you get there, the door is open. You see Velka has got stirring something in a cauldron as you guys enter. She goes, "Oh, hello. Can I help?" Did I cut out then?
No, just no one responded.
No, we're all just twiddling our thumbs. Yeah, well, we just wondering if you had any available potions or scrolls or anything for. I'm just gonna then tell her what our plan is. I'm gonna give her all the information.
She goes, scrolls? No. Potions? Yes. But more medicines than anything else. I've a couple of healing potions I can give you. Any of you got any fungal diseases that need curing? Because that's my cup of tea.
It's quite a personal question.
She holds up like a vial of like bright yellow liquid. Yeah, see, this is cure. It's a lesser restoration, can cure most things.
Yeah, we'll take. We'll have to take. I mean, I don't want to take everything, just in case.
What spares I have here? She goes. You can take that one lesser restoration. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 potions of healing. Would that suffice?
Wonderful.
And as
Yeah,
much
that's
bandages
perfect.
or ingredients you would like to take, you can take them.
Ingredients. Now, Z's the one for the ingredients, I'm sure.
Z doesn't need any ingredients. She hasn't got the time to sort anything like that out.
Okay.
We don't want
Nothing
to.
for later.
We don't want to completely clear these poor people out, do we?
All right. Cool. While we're having that, I'll be handing out because I've got a potion of healing. I might keep the lesser restoration and then pass the rest of the healing out to the other 4.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. What do I get, sir?
Potion of healing.
Oh, yeah, cool. Appreciate that.
I'm going to keep the restoration one. Restoration. Cool. Well, thank you. Yeah, cheers. Perfect.
She goes, well, if you need anything else, you know where I am. Just give me a shout as she sort of gestures towards the door. Sorry, I've got an appointment in a moment. Someone's got to get a couple of splinters removed. Quite a delicate area. So we're going to need to leave you. Also, have you noticed a gnome running around with a head injury? We still haven't found him, and we're getting quite worried.
Nope. See you later.
Okay. You guys leave. Yeah. You going straight down to the beholders?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. No time like the present. On way, Z will hand over a potion of invisibility to a Blue.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Mum's the word. Thank you.
Cool. You pass that over as you descend, going down. Any gnomes you see sort of nod at you and gives you the thumbs up. You see a couple of these halberd wielding, sort of hide wearing guards, I guess, is the best way to describe them. As they nod at you, you descend the staircases. You get down to the cavernous room at the bottom of the fortress. No, you keep going.
Ah, okay.
There's the big room in front of you. This sort of weird stone hut in the middle. Doors are shut.
Anyone outside? No flint? Or maybe steels come over to take their shift?
Nice.
Thank you. Inspiration?
Nope.
Level?
Nope.
Don't ask, don't get.
Extra bonuses for you, I'm afraid.
Knock gently. And then if no response, then not gently.
You hear some primordial and then flint voice. Enter.
We do
She
that.
pulled back the doors. The beholders don't look like they've moved at all. The only thing that's changed in this room is there are a few extra dirty dishes towards the left-hand side where the barrels are. Flint is, at the moment, stood on a small step ladder, and has got a sort of quite a large potion bottle with a large neck, and is taking tears from the middle eye, like the. It's sort of like the beholders are sort of like a 45-degree angle, and it's collecting. He's collecting tears. The one tear is enough to fill like half of this bottle. As he corks it, when it's full. It's the main ingredient for some dwarves. We know they need it for some brewing. As he sort of puts it into a knapsack. Is Tan there?
Yes, sir.
I appear.
She's just getting something from the basement.
Yeah.
You, Kaya, as you sort of enter, you hear a little cackling noise coming from behind you, and a swoosh of wings.
Mm.
I know what that's for.
Are you going to tell me?
I might do. For a price.
What's the price?
As he like walks in front of you, he's like, Marl is just weird mixture of pterodactyl, bird, and man. As he's got like the fingers at the end of his wings. As he sort of walks in front of you, he's like wrapped his wings around him. He's just staring at his fingers. He's like, maybe I can take some of my power back.
And how would you do that exactly?
As he sort of gets like extremely quickly rushes towards you, and sort of turns your hand over, and is looking like within his nose is and mouth is touching the end of your like the jewel at your ring.
Nah. I'm okay.
He looks like eyes flicker up, which are just jet black. Fine. But they're coming.
Yeah. I think we figured that.
He shrugs and goes, well, good luck. As he sort of merges backwards into nothingness. Kaya, I need a performance check from you.
Not great. It's an 8 with +1.
Wow.
Cool.
Oh,
Those
no.
who are stood either side of Kaya, well, in fact, all of you, you've just watched Kaya talk to herself.
Are you alright? Are you alright?
Yeah. Let's go do this.
Who are you talking to?
Talking.
Yeah,
you
you-
kind of just said words then, and it looked like you were talking to someone. You kind of looked at your ring a little weird.
Huh.
Maybe
Oh,
I
You
didn't
had a
see
bit of
that.
dribble coming out of your mouth as well.
It's alright, it's early. Maybe I'm just in a really good mood.
Well, yes. Is that a new feature with the change in look? Then is that you will talk to yourself?
It's not that.
Right. Weird elf things, I guess.
Well, I mean, do you have to talk to your god out loud?
God. I mean, there are gods and we do talk to them, but not that often.
Oh,
Do you not pray to Maliki?
Well, I do. But again, not that often. It's when it's
Alright.
well, you probably should try Terry's. Probably much better.
Nah, seems like too much effort.
Oh, well, it's worth it.
Well, you've not been a good example of being worth it.
Castor seemed pretty good at it.
Well, I didn't meet Castor, so
Oh yeah, that's fair. I just
I
mean
couldn't comment.
as a worshipper of Tyr, like he seemed like the, what's the best word? Preferable. No. Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. The better one at it.
Yeah, well, I'm still learning.
Oh.
You're doing a great job. Should we go?
Yeah.
No need to lie to him.
Poor guy.
Flint stood there, just sort of like doesn't know where to start translating from. But you see one of the beholders begins to talk, and Flint goes, "Okay, they're ready." As they all bite onto their own lips, there is spurts of like blood come from them, which trickles down their faces, hits the floor below them. As you can see, like where they've been levitating from, there's just dried blood. There's sort of like layers of this blood. As it hits the floor, it's sort of pulled slightly towards the bottom of this rock. As all their eyes turn completely black, as you watch like the mirrored surface begin to ripple, as it sort of like just slowly ebbs away, and there's a sudden rush of wind, and the rock glows completely blue for a second or so, and then sort of stops pulsing. This surface is now gone, and there is just a dark hole going down.
I'll cast Aid at 3rd level, so everyone gets 10 extra hit points.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet.
So everyone.
Everyone.
Oh, sorry, three people. 3 people get 10 maximum hit points, not temporary. No. Who should I choose? Or I wonder if Darian's going to get any hit points.
That's all right. I don't need him.
I think it probably should be Darren, shouldn't it?
I was going to say Darian's got the least, right?
No, you do.
Have you got... I do, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
You should also
Alright.
get it for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should give it to yourself, mate.
I can't give it to myself 3 times.
No.
Well, at least give one to you. Have some pity on yourself.
I mean, Z gets hit the most. I know she can bump herself up. But also,
You need some.
I mean, I
Yeah, you can take 10. And then who else? I don't know.
You and Darren.
Me and Darian. Yeah.
So
Cheers,
Kaya,
mate.
Saber, and Darian are getting some extra hit points, not temporary ones, extra hit points.
Yeah.
As you all feel the ground shake around you, as there is this massive bang, as you turn to see part of the staircase collapse in on itself behind you, as the ground underneath you shudders. The cavern walls shake. The mushrooms, sort of, a couple of them dislodge from the wall, hit the ground. The barrels like fall over, spilling the contents. As all the beholders turn to look up, like just upwards. You hear them speaking, and then they sort of speak to Flint, who is like steadying himself like nearly on all fours at the like rumblings, as he looks up and says, "We're under attack." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will be back in a couple of weeks' time.
After we level up.
No level up.
No. You gotta try. You gotta try these days, guys.
Yeah, every time you ask, it gets further and further away.
Yeah, but the fun still goes on.
The fun does still go on,
Yeah.
and if you are enjoying this, please give us a like and subscribe. And if you don't, oh well, we had fun anyways.
Yeah, we'll like
yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Sweet.
Laters.
Ta-ta.
Bye.